My name is Piotr Popek and I'm head of our production unit located here in Stalowa Wola in Poland.
What green technologies are you applying in Merol?
Okay, so looking at our team, we are very focused and dedicated on our green technologies, looking at the carbon footprint and whatever we can do in order to improve that. So basically, looking at different technologies we already implemented, like solar panels, like photovoltaic panels, we are constantly reducing our energy consumption. Also, we are implementing our lean principles at the shop floor, taking into consideration different operations we are performing. We want to make sure that we work efficient way. We reduce or eliminate machines which are high energy consumption, and that leads to energy reduction every year.
What are key benefits of lowering energy consumption?
So, for example, taking into account our energy consumption, even last year we reduced our energy consumption by almost 25% comparing with 2023. We are also focusing on our gas consumption by implementing, for example, heating pumps. We were able to reduce our gas consumption by another 49%, which is a significant number, and that basically responds to our strategy when it comes to our sustainability goals.
Why is it important to be sustainable?
The customer needs and customer requirements are changing. Definitely we see a trend in Europe, especially from countries like Norway, like Sweden and Finland, where there is a strong focus on green products, and those are the customers with whom we work closely in order to develop those green solutions. Not only green omegas, but also looking at our other products, rock bolts. We are deep diving into our raw materials. We are discussing with our suppliers, with our partners, to find a way how we can reduce the CO2 emission in order to provide more green products to our customers.
Does sustainability goes along with efficiency?
So definitely lean principles, as I mentioned before. We are looking at material flow throughout our plant and making sure that we unnecessarily spend our time on moving material around. This is why we are implementing our lean methodology, and this leads us to being more efficient when it comes to producing our products.
What do you have planned next?
Definitely, in terms of sustainability, we are looking at our LPG consumption. One of the ideas which we are now working on are the electric forklift trucks. We are at the stage of testing different fleet, which will then be implemented, or we will invest into our new fleet, which will be completely electric, so we will eliminate LPG consumption.
What are the challenges?
Currently, we have different providers of different forklift trucks. We want to make sure that at the end of the day we will have a good fleet which will be well maintained, and we will not stop our operations due to any breakage of those trucks. So definitely a strong provider will help us to work in an efficient way.
What is your R&D team working on?
In terms of our R&D team, primary focus these days is on new materials, new technologies when it comes to producing our products. Our customer needs are changing, going more deep underground. Our customers are facing more and more challenges when it comes to working environment, and we want to make sure that our products will satisfy our customer needs from quality, from safety perspective. The environmental where our customers are working underground is more challenging, and this is why to make sure that our R&D team is really dedicated to provide solutions which will meet customer expectations.
What is the big strategy behind the process?
So definitely as Sandvik and our entity, we are focused on green technologies and green products. These days we are launching our green omegas, which are the products with reduced CO2 emission, and basically this is the response to our customer needs, especially in Nordics, where there is a strong focus on green solutions.
What does green product mean?
Yeah, green means all the materials which are used to produce a specific product are made with the technology which has limited CO2 emission. In our case, we are talking about steel. Steel is the highest emitter of the CO2. Working with high-class suppliers, we can get a steel with a reduced CO2 emission, which will then immediately impact our end product, and it will be more green.
How do you foster a good work atmosphere?
Definitely our highest priority is safety. Our rule at Sandvik, safety first. So we want to make sure that every individual, every employee that will come to work will end up working in the same shape, in the same attitude as coming to work every morning. So that's the first thing. We also put a lot of attention to career development. There are clear pathways how our employees can grow within the organization, either with internal promotions or taking a new roles, so this is also very important. Another aspect is there are a lot of trainings available at Merol, but also at Sandvik that our employees can easily get access to it, improve their skills, develop themselves, and this is what we offer to our employees.
Why do you work here?
I'm freshly new, actually. I joined in July last year. The reason why I considered working for Sandvik is that I know Sandvik since many years, and I already knew that it's a great company, it's a global company, so definitely a great place to advance, to develop even more within my career.